Hola amigos,
Hola, amigas.
and welcome to today's MUKBANG. Happy Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving
to everyone in the US and everyone who celebrates it. We have
November 24.
it's the last Thursday of November, and so for today we have a Thanksgiving special. And look at all of the food. I know there's no turkey, but this is our rendition of it. Here to the
I
right,
wanted to take the turkey, but we don't like
turkey. Here to the right is
pork belly.
then underneath we have a bunch of mini asparagus potatoes.
Baby potatoes, fresh potatoes.
Then this we got from Too Good To Go. It's a strawberry marzipan cake from Lao Huset. Then here we have pecan mess. I tried making pecan pie, but I don't know what happened. Usually it works out perfectly. I did it in the Philippines.
Tastes like flan.
Yeah, I did it in the Philippines and in the US, and it worked out, but I don't know what happened.
We bought them. The flour wasn't the same, love.
Yeah, and then here we have chicken, we have salad. So the only thing here really that is very Thanksgiving is the potatoes and the pecan. Let's eat!
Yay! Oh, we have
these. We got it from shish kebab. A shish kebab.
That's where
kebab
Maria
place.
spilled cook.
So let's try potato. Extra crunchy.
Pork belly. I fried and I made barbecue sauce without sugar.
Mamma mia. It's so crunchy. I like this way more than fresco style. And more than bacon too. It has a lot more flavor and it's crunchier and thicker. And the thing with bacon is it doesn't make you full.
No. Max protein.
We don't have gravy.
No,
We should have gravy.
we don't need it.
No. Tell us down below what you guys had for Thanksgiving.
When will you post this?
Next.
What?
I will post this first. This is our breakfast. I like these ones.
Taste this, love. It's crunchy.
I don't eat drumstick. Can you cut it? Take that piece off. Thank you.
Did you tell them, love, your problem with chicken?
I have a problem with chicken because the thing with chicken, like there's veins. I can't have the veins. I cannot do it. Thank you. I don't know what it is. It's an OCD thing.
After Maria watch, what's her name? What's
That's
her name?
yummy.
Shakira. Shakira was being interviewed why she doesn't eat chicken, and she said because
The veins.
yeah, she said about
And the skin.
and
Was
also
it
that
Shakira?
pets. She thinks they're pets.
Was it Shakira? She doesn't seem like to be one of those who are so mad there.
Before she wasn't eating chicken. I'm not sure now.
Yummy.
I have to exercise for at least 2 hours today because of too much carbs.
It's protein.
Explain to them what Too Good To Go is.
Oh, Too Good To Go, it's an app. They created it here in Denmark, which is so impressive. And then basically in bakeries, a lot of times they have to throw out, you know, cakes and stuff that they can't resell, or like with their breads they can turn it into what's it called, croutons. But they can't do it with cakes, obviously. So what they do is they pick a lot of the foods, all of the cakes and desserts that cannot be sold the next day. They pack it into these little baggies, and then people can claim them on the app. Obviously you pay for it, but it's super cheap. Like for this, we got 3 of them and then one muffin thing, protein muffin, for $39, which is usually all of that is $129. Yeah, it's 129 crowns value. You know, the pecan pie is good. Pecan mash.
So $6 instead of 20.
Wait, Mama. Why is it so good?
It's so yummy. It tastes like flan pie.
Because, you know,
Caramel pie.
it's OMG, guys. You know, regular pecan pie, if you just add a bit too much butter in the crust, it will turn into this, and it's way gooier. It melts.
The taste is perfect.
Do you know who created pecan pie? Let's see if you know your American history.
No, I don't know.
Yes.
No. The Native Americans.
So before, in the olden days, before the Europeans came to the US, and the Native Americans
Brits
were there, the Brits, but the French came too.
Also Brits.
Yeah, but this story is about the French.
Huh?
So yeah, and the Native Americans in the olden days would eat nuts as a source of energy and protein, you know that. Yeah, but specifically they would eat pecans in, where was it? New Orleans.
Where the witches.
There's no witches. It's because we watched the originals, and they go to New Orleans, and it's filled with witches. But there is history about that, diba? Yeah. And so anyways, when the French came to colonize, they had, you know, lots of sugar pies and pies with them. And they knew all of the different types of recipes for the pies. And then the Native Americans introduced them to pecans. And then the French put pecans in their pies because, I don't know why, there were a ton of pecans back in the day. Like way too much. So they tried to, you know, consume as much as they could of the pecans because there was a lot of it. And I think it was cheap back then. Now it's so expensive. Oh, by the way, this is not pecan, it's walnuts. Clickbait. Because pecans, it's so expensive. Unlike back then, I guess it was cheap because they would eat it all the time.
The pecan, it wasn't even 50 grams. It was $6, and the walnuts was
It's so yummy.
triple the size, or four times the size, and it was the same price.
So the French, I guess, in collaboration with the Native Americans, created the pecan pie.
The French?
And then they put it in, you know, the cookbooks in Texas. It became like a staple for Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving is all about harvesting season. And they harvest everything, and then you create all of these pies. And pies is a great way too, because if you have a lot of apples, what will you do with that? You can create pies.
The white people and the Native Americans.
The white people. The Native Americans. Yeah, they had the dinner. Yeah, at least that's the story of the pecan pie, because I was like, where is that from? Is that American?
So French and
Native Americans.
I couldn't find pork belly
Oh, I thought this was pork belly.
in the States, in Oregon,
Oh.
where we lived. What?
I don't know why it was so hard to find foods there. But it was a small
We could
town.
buy bone marrow, oxtail, things like that. Liver.
I remember in the US, when we had Thanksgiving for the first time, I was so nervous. Because I thought, like in the movies, guys, all I know about the US before was things I saw in the movies. And in my dumb mind, I thought, oh, everything I see in the movies, it's true. And so I was thinking, OMG, I have to come up with things I'm thankful for, because they're gonna go around the table and ask each person. If you guys don't know me, I am a very anxious person when it comes to social stuff, and that's all I thought about the whole time when we were cooking. And I was thinking,
it's getting harder now, love.
yeah, I know.
We should have waited.
We should have waited. That's what I said, like it will be whole if we wait, but it's
next
okay.
time we'll just use the flour you used before.
Just usually I use all-purpose.
Yeah.
What's this about all-purpose?
Here? The normal.
Yeah, so what's the difference?
Oh.
Anyways.
Oh.
And so I was like, I have to come. So I was thinking in my brain, what can I say? Saying that, oh, I'm thankful for my family. It sounds
This is
so...
the yummiest pie you've made.
Oh. Thank God.
It tastes like flan.
It's creamier than regular pecan pie.
I like it.
And so I was thinking in my brain, I had like 10 different things I was thankful for. And I was thinking, oh, if I say, oh, I'm thankful for my family, it sounds so corny. And like everyone says it, so it's like you're just saying it. It's not even, it's true, but I mean, everyone says it and it has to be unique. I was thinking, oh my god, somebody else is gonna say it, so I can say that. I was thinking, okay, I can say I'm thankful for the house. For our safety, you know. And I was thinking all of these different things, and in my brain it sounded so corny, because even though, yeah, I am thankful, to say it out loud like that, I don't know, it sounded so corny. Because in Sweden and here in Denmark, but more in Sweden, like you wouldn't, or not here either, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't go around the table and be like, I'm thankful for... Or in the Philippines, it's just like a given in the Philippines. You tell one another, oh, you love them. But some people go overboard in every sentence. They're like, I love you. And then it loses
Mostly
its
in
meaning.
the rich family where they would do like speeches.
I guess also because Thanksgiving, a lot of times, like your family spread out around the US or around the world, and then you meet once a year, and so you don't know what everyone are thinking,
and
then they argue. There's so much drama I didn't know about the US, guys, and when we were there, I was like, oh wow, this
I think it's because compared to Asian, especially Filipino, then American families are not that close, even though they think they're close. Yeah. So, you know, in the Western world, families are not really dependent on each other.
It's like the post I read today on Reddit with the Danish subreddit, and they were like, one person was asking, just from abroad, and she's like, why do Danes stay with their childhood friends if they're not even close anymore? Like, one person asked, because her friend is Danish and she hates her childhood friend, but she's always with them, because here, like in many Western countries,
because they party together.
No, but like you said, like in many Western countries, families drift apart. Once the kids become 18, they move out, and then bye-bye. And it's like that here too. And so this this person was explaining on Reddit, the reason why they stay with their best friends from childhood, even though they don't get along, is because they have become their family, and so they stick with them. Which I thought was interesting to read about.
There are families in the States who are closer than normal American, and for, what I've observed, it's families who are more religious.
Like in the South.
Or even where we live. In Oregon.
Because in the South they're
in
very...
smaller towns.
In the South they're very, you know, family oriented.
But even in those families, I thought they would be closer and, you know, wanting to meet each other at least 3 times a week. But no, I mean once a week, that's even too often.
Calling a family member like once a week is a lot. That means you're close.
In the States. In the Philippines, you call each other 30 times a day.
I think that's also because in the US is so big. And then everyone move out. It's like different countries, each state. I didn't realize that before. But each state is like a country. Hawaii is like a completely different place from Oregon. And California is different from Oregon. And each state is so unique.
I thought because in the movies, they seem so close. Like,
I want to show
almost
you this
like Filipinos. That's not yummy compared to this. But last night we were like, I think we should have waited when it was. Oh, show them, love. So it's no, closer. It's marzipan. That's like almond thing. And show them. Custard.
You know, I was thinking about this since last night.
Strawberry.
You what?
No, your pie is yummier. Now that I'm like really trying to lower my blood sugar, I only eat, just like Michael before, he would only eat sweets that he really loved because you'll have to do a lot of workout when you eat normal food.
I love how when we celebrate each country's tradition, like each country that we've lived in, we celebrate their traditions.
Yeah, we shouldn't forget.
Yeah, but I love that because number one, we get to eat extra food.
But then we have to like exercise.
We have to work
Maria
out.
has been doing the Oculus, you know, Beat Saber for some days now. Because of this Thanksgiving.
And also, I don't know why, but I got so good at it.
What?
Suddenly.
Oh yeah, since she started eating meat.
You think?
Yes.
I think it's because I've been waking up so early. I've been practicing.
Yeah, before she wouldn't wake up that early. Like she wakes up at 6 now. And for me, it's, she sleeps at 10 now. Before she would sleep at 12. I would sleep at 2. But for me, because I have diabetes, I sleep earlier now. When I say earlier, I mean 1 a.m. instead of 2 or 3 or 4. So now I can sleep like 2, 1, 12, not 12, 1.
But I think it helps
especially
that I
if I eat
sleep.
carbs at night.
Mama, when I sleep earlier, you seem to sleep earlier too. No? I'm trying to practice, guys, waking up earlier and earlier because in January.
It's in January instead of February. January.
In 2 weeks, exactly 2 weeks from now, I'm gonna visit the school all alone.
Can you film it?
I will try. I think I can. They're gonna show me around and I can film it. I can't film it like crazy where you can see what school it is, but I can film enough. I will vlog.
Far from where we live.
Yeah, I know, but I will vlog the day because I need you guys with me because Mama can't come with me. Oh yeah, I've also been practicing hairstyles for the kitchen because
obviously no bangs
and obviously no antennas, no antlers.
And cute.
But yeah, I've been practicing because I need you guys with me that day because
Mickey Mouse.
Mama can't come with me. I even asked, I told you guys this before, I think, where I asked the guidance counselor if I can bring family or friends. And she was like, you will be there the whole day, so it's not really a thing where you have family with. And I know you're gonna say, oh, you're such a baby, but you know guys, it's been a very long time.
I can stay in the cafeteria.
No, Mama, I will just vlog. It has been a very long time since I've been in like a facility alone. It was the last time when I was 18. And the very last time was when I was at the shelter. I was doing volunteer work. That's the last thing I did where I'm on my own in a place. It's very nerve-wracking going back to something like that. So I need to bring you guys with so I can like talk to you after and before school. So I feel like I'm with someone. It's like deja vu. When I was 17, I went to a graphic design. Mama! Sorry. When I was 17, I went to graphic design school. And I didn't know anyone either. But because I was so used to going to school back then, you know, going to 7, 8, 9 grade. It was normal, but now it's not normal anymore. It feels so weird. Oh, I'm hoping so much there will be like somebody from a different place, so I will be the only non-Dane. That's always my biggest fear, and it has never happened where I'm the only one here in Denmark that's not Danish, because in school I always had classmates who were from different countries in graphic design also, so I never was without, you know, a familiar alien, you know. Like we were all, it wasn't like all Danes and just me, a foreigner.
You think? No.
But I'm a bit afraid because this school, baking guys, pastry, it's so like what do you do? Danes love this, okay? So I have a feeling it's gonna be all Danes, and I have been looking at a lot of videos.
No, I think there's like adopted ones or half.
Adopted was their Danish still. I don't mean just the color, I mean the culture, the language.
You might be the only one.
Yeah. I might be, because this place, it's very far away from Copenhagen, number 1. Number 2, it's pastry.
It's very far. It's like 1 hour from here.
And then pastry, guys, it's so, you know, what they do, a Danish, very Danish thing to study. And I've been looking at videos online of, you know, kids at this school. It's all Danish people.
And pastry. It's like 2 courses in one. Like you will learn how to bake bread, but also make cookies and cakes, because it's not the same. To be a baker or a pastry chef, that's not the same.
The most important part is obviously not about my anxiety. It's about learning, you know, how to bake. But I feel like in the beginning, all I'm gonna be thinking about is the, you know, the fear of everything. Everyone are gonna be speaking in perfect Danish, and I'm there like, hi. But you know, it's so funny because
good Danish.
You know, it's funny because every Dane that has spoken with me for more than 10 minutes,
they will say, oh, you're Swedish.
Are you Swedish or Norwegian? They think either Sweden or Norway. My dental technician, she was like, are you Swedish or Norwegian? So at least they can hear there's like, I'm not like so far away. I'm still like their cousin. So,
and your grandfather was Danish.
I know, but I wish it's moments like this where I wish I had a twin who did the same thing as me, and then I wouldn't have to be afraid.
Aww.
Yeah, because it's so scary, and it's weird because every time, like for the past like few years, a lot of things have happened, and every time something big happens, I'm like, I'm never gonna let myself be afraid of something small, because this is way harder. I would be like that.
And guys, Maria really wants to study baking, because I told her like a month ago, I said, okay, I don't want to force you, so if you don't want to study, then don't, just work. And she said,
while she was doing this behind her back, Don't
No,
believe
not really.
our
But then when she said, no, I was really serious. But then she said, no, Mama, I want to study. And I thought, oh, thank you.
Because in your brain.
No, I really meant it. I really meant it. If you said, okay, Mama, thank you, then I would be okay with it.
Yeah, but then in the middle of the night, I would hear,
no, because I'm worried, especially since I have diabetes. I'm worried what will happen to Maria. Not just what will happen. She has this apartment, so no rent, nothing, no mortgage.
You talk as if you're gonna die tomorrow.
No, I have to prepare you because we don't know. I didn't know Michael would die that fast, so we don't know the future. We have to, and it's good also because then you appreciate every day. I'm worried, like, okay, everyone survives and can thrive here in Denmark because, you know, like, everything's handled by the government. And then not everything, but you pay taxes, you know, and you really get back your taxes. So I'm not worried, like, if she would be on the streets. I'm worried, like, if she would, like, get bored with her life because, you know, it's better to have a skill, and being a baker and pastry chef, those are good skills.
You'll be busy. But a lot of people are successful without school, you know.
I know, so especially here. But really, honestly, if you said yes, I will just work, then I would be okay with it. But I'm happy.
Let's not lie.
I'm happy that she said yes to study, and she doesn't even want to study anything else but baking.
But you know, I've never liked school. It's not, I hate the idea of being in a room, there's a teacher, you have classmates, and they make you do things you don't want to do. I hate it so much, like so much. So this going to school, it's a huge, like, I wouldn't say like maybe sacrifice for myself too, like for my future, for our future, but it's not
way different though. Since I was in, you know, I went to school, culinary school too. It's not the same as normal.
No, I know because I've gone to a vocational school before, but that didn't work out either because it was computer, yeah, graphic design. And even though I loved it, I didn't, and like my love for it went away because they would make us do like all these different things, like like we had to write lots of essays, like to be like journalists, and you know, write pages about it and then decorate the pages, design the pages for like a newspaper or something. But my love for it disappeared because when you turn like your passion into a work thing or you study it, many people will lose their passion because the teacher will be like, oh, you have to do this specific thing, you can't do anything else, you have to do this thing. And you have your, you know, you can use your own creativity to make it different, but not super different. You have to still follow what they want. So anyways, that's my update about school. Tomorrow is Mama's scary day. She's also gonna do something scary. The crown. And I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving too. Tell us down below what you ate. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please go down below and like and subscribe and comment if you want.
Oi! Did you see what I did? I put 3/4 of water. I filled.
She diluted her.
Yeah.
Fanta with water.
But this one is sugar-free.
Mama, thanks for watching. Guys, gracias por ver. Say something in Spanish.
Adios, amigos. Hasta luego.
Baby. Ooh.
El bebé.
El bebé.
I just wanna be with you right now. 너의 기억 속에 남아서